Brakes are squeaking. I'm gonna show you how to do brakes on a BMW. You heard? I need a paintbrush. These paintbrushes look pretty expensive. Well, I don't want an expensive one. How about down here? This looks good. Yeah, I'll use this paintbrush right here. It's cheap. 97 cents. This will work. My brakes are freaking squeaking, man. It sounds so like such a hoopty. So today I'm gonna show y'all how to do brakes on an E90 or for any BMW of that matter. So stay tuned, man. The brakes on my BM are shot, man. Oh man, I was trying to show y'all the video of it squeaking, but like soon as I started making a video, it didn't want to squeak anymore. And then I swear to God, I turned off the camera and it started squeaking. It's like it knows I was recording it. So I got the new brakes over here for y'all. You know I had to go hard or go home, so got the Stop Tech premium rotors cross drilled and slotted. I got the Akebono Euro stops and a new sensor, and I'm long overdue for an oil change. I've been ignoring it. You know, I was busy, so I was like, I just kept putting oil in it. On Germans, it's a 17mm to take the lugs off. So I got the tire still got that juice on it. Yeah, these just look, they don't even look that bad. Alright, first things first, you gotta remove that little screw right there. It's a Torx bit, a T40. So I got my T40 in there. Take that out. That holds the rotor on the hub. So this is a wear sensor for the brake. So you got to disconnect this wear sensor. So all you got to do is just follow the wire. It goes into this little box back here. Unclip the box, and then you get the connector out. Just unconnect it, and that's it. Okay, it's kind of hard to record and do the work at the same time, but I took the caliper off. So basically, there are two of these pins that hold the caliper on. It uses a Torx socket or Allen head, and then there are these two 18mm bolts that hold the caliper bracket on. Look at the brake pads. This is like nothing left. Can't believe I was riding like that, especially the way I drive. Next step, I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up a bit. Got to make sure you line the holes up and put the screw back in that holds the rotor in place. Okay, you see this got a L marked on it? That means left side. The drilled holes and the slots have an angle to it. So you got to put them on the right side, or you might have one facing this way and one facing the other way. And it's important because the cooling vanes are directional. So as you're driving like this, air is channeled into the vane to cool down the rotor. So it's important you put them on the right direction. So I got the bracket back on. Just put these 2 bolts back on. And then after that, I'm gonna push in the caliper with a G-clamp. Okay, now what I'm doing, I'm using this G-clamp to compress the piston back in, because now the new brake pads are thicker. You need clearance, so you have to push the caliper back in using the G-clamp. Now I'm gonna go ahead and install the sensor into the pad. And you see these 3 prongs? This lets you know this side goes towards the piston. So you're always gonna install the sensor on that side. So you just go like that, and it clips in. And then that's how the sensor works. Okay, now you can see, before I was rudely interrupted by a Civic. Now you can see both of the brake pads installed in the caliper. So you're just gonna slide this back on here. Like that, see? And then the sensor is coming out, and you just plug it back up to where you got it from. Now, the 2 bolts that bolt the caliper on to the bracket, make sure you use hand tools. Don't use a gun, because you will strip this, and you definitely don't want to strip this. Okay, so I'm gonna scrub this caliper because I'm gonna prep it for paint. So I'm gonna get as much crap off of it as I can, so that way it can have a nice luster to it and the paint won't peel off. Oh man, I don't feel like painting these calipers. If only there was a way to make them red instantly. That's how you do a brake job, my friends. Holla at your boy, Blueprint Auto. Look at the old side. That's how the old side looks. To the new side. Ooh wee. Oh yeah. Damn, Daniel. Oh shit. Shit looks good.